What is up, YouTube world? Talking about the IWC today, talking about the IWC. Give me one quick second. I'm going to switch mics. Okay, we had some connection issues, but I think we're doing better now. Yeah, doing much better now. Welcome back to Leon the King TV. Let's talk wrestling. Leon the King TV. Let's talk wrestling, and we're talking about it today. But yeah, WWE Fastlane was about a week ago, and this is a late review, but we're going to talk about the pay-per-view, the premium live event, which is still technically, in my opinion, a pay-per-view, but it's the premium live event. If you still got to pay for Peacock, then it's still a pay-per-view. But anyway, this is WWE Fastlane, and basically, let me get the picture up real quick. But I believe we have new WWE Unified Tag Team Champions. Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, and Jey Uso, former Bloodline member, are now your unified tag team champions in WWE. They will be defending the titles both on Raw and SmackDown. To be honest with you, I'm not a fan of this idea. I don't like the fact that Cody and Jey are tag team champions. It doesn't work for me. It don't work for me, bruh. It don't work for me. You know, I'm happy they took the tag titles off of KO and Sami Zayn. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn had a decent short little run with the tag titles, even though Kevin Owens is now on Friday Night SmackDown. Sami Zayn is on Raw, and they got split recently. So I feel like I'm happy they took the tag titles off of. I mean, believe me, I am gratefully happy they took the tag titles off of KO and Sami Zayn. But I feel like Cody and Jey Uso are not going to have a long run to tag titles either. And the reason I'm not a fan of Cody and Jey as tag team champion, as tag champs, is because the fact that we literally at Payback a month ago, we literally just got newly crowned unified tag team champions. Finn Balor and Damian Priest of the Judgment Day. They were the new tag team champions. WWE or Triple H or the creative team or whoever, the way they book Judgment Day terribly to lose always. We don't have any more good heels who can get over in WWE other than Roman Reigns and the Bloodline. We have to start getting their heel department is whack right now. It's whack as shit. They gotta fix, excuse my language, but they gotta fix their, like I said, they gotta find a way to fix their heel department and their collection of heels they have right now. Get them over. Judgment Day should have been over. Should have been undefeated. Should have been like untouchable. You couldn't even beat them. You put the tag team titles on them at Payback, and then they lose it at Fastlane. Come on. Damian Priest and Finn Balor should have walked out of Fastlane still unified tag team champions. I'll say it again. Finn Balor and Damian Priest should have walked out of Fastlane still unified tag team champions. Like, the intelligent wrestling fan in me is basically, the way I see it as an intelligent wrestling fan is you have to find a way. WWE right now is lacking a formula, especially when it comes to their heels. When I used to watch WWE years ago, heels were getting over. Wrestlers were getting over. There was a time where the wrestlers and the heels of WWE, whether you were on Raw, SmackDown, heels were getting over. And I feel like now the heels don't get over as much anymore. Yeah, Cody and Jey, they're not going to have a long run with those titles, I don't believe, at all. Who gets the titles next? I hope Damian and Finn. It looked good seeing them with a bunch of gold. Damian as Senior Money in the Bank with the briefcase. He's got the tag titles. Finn Balor has the tag titles, especially after Finn Balor lost to Seth Rollins at SummerSlam for the World Heavyweight Championship title. It just made sense to see them as champions now, having gold. And it looked good seeing Judgment Day over with gold. But a month of being tag champs, we're going to take it off you and put it on some random tag team of Jey Uso and Cody. The cool thing is, okay, we get to see Jey and Cody on Raw and SmackDown, which is decent to see. But now they're trying to, I guess, continue the Bloodline storyline and feud now that Jey's going to be on SmackDown more often. And I feel like it could be leading to them doing Roman and Cody at WrestleMania next year, at WrestleMania 40. But we'll see. Who knows? But they're kind of planning it where they want Jey to be on SmackDown, even though he's signed and contracted to the Raw brand. They want him on the SmackDown brand because they know we want to see him and Jimmy have that one-on-one match or have that feud or continue their story. So now that Jey is, I mean, come on. The unified tag titles are the Raw titles and the SmackDown tag titles. So he has to represent both shows now. He has to represent Raw tonight and SmackDown on Fridays. So, yeah. I'm just not a fan of Cody and Jey as tag champs, in my opinion. But that's me. This match, like I said, it's to be honest with you, I'm going to just say it. I didn't want to see LA Knight as Cena's tag partner for this match. This was like a big match, but I felt like I'll say this. WWE and their creative team is pushing it. Well, not push. Well, they are getting to a point where they're trying to build him up to push him. And I liked LA Knight better as heel when he debuted last year, but I feel like he's kind of getting overhyped now. Like LA Knight is main event caliber. He is main event caliber. He, like I said on the show before, he has that main event caliber. He's great at promos. He's good on the mic. He's good. He's excellent in the ring. I mean, come on, he's a good wrestler. He's got the look for a main event guy. He's got the promo skills for a main event guy. I feel like he's great on the mic. I feel like he's got that 90s attitude era, Stone Cold, The Rock kind of persona to him. He's got that 90s wrestler persona to him. So LA Knight is a star. We all know that. But the problem, LA Knight, yeah, we know he's a star. I want to do that real quick. But we know he's a star. But I feel like, man, I don't know. I feel like he's overhyped. And I'd rather see AJ Styles be in this match. But the rumor is to have Styles come back and feud with Roman. AJ Styles, we're probably going to get AJ Styles and Roman Reigns very soon. When he comes back from this, they've written him off TV for this little injury since being attacked by the Bloodline and that storyline or whatever that they wrote. But AJ Styles is off. I want to see AJ Styles be the one to tag team with Cena and take on Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Uso of the Bloodline. That's the tag match I want to see. I didn't see the point in LA Knight and Cena winning, but I didn't really see the point. I think, just get Jimmy and Solo over as the Bloodline. Didn't see the point of Cena and LA Knight winning at all. But like I said, it is what it is. Maybe it was because Cena's back now for a certain amount of time and they want to get him as many victories as he can with this amount of time that he's back. So probably that was the reason. The next match we have LWO versus I call them the Hurt Business 2.0, but Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits. What's happened to WWE? I'm gonna say it like that. What has happened with WWE? With World Wrestling Entertainment? What's happened? Rey Mysterio, the United States Champion. Bobby Lashley. This is how I feel. I'll start off with LWO. They debuted last year. I mean, we all know Santos Escobar had a great run in NXT. We all know their faction debuted last year as they got Phantasma something, I forgot the name. Then they changed over. They creatively changed over into becoming LWO, Latino World Order. So I felt like I'm gonna say this: Santos Escobar needs to turn heel. LWO needs to turn heel. They debuted as La Fantasma, as they were heels in that faction. As LWO needs to go back to being heels when they debuted. Reason why? Santos Escobar wears suits. Not too many baby faces or good guys in wrestling wear suits. We know this. In any promotion, in any wrestling promotion, we know a lot of good guys don't wear suits except Cody Rhodes. So Santos wears suits, and a lot of heels, bad guys, a lot of heels in wrestling, heels wear suits. So I feel like Santos wears a lot of sharp suits. Santos is going to be a great heel. And Santos Escobar, when he turns heel, he needs to turn on Rey Mysterio. And it should have happened a couple weeks ago when Santos on Friday Night SmackDown challenged Rey Mysterio for that United States title. That's when that should have happened. Now you got Carlito back. He returned in the match and basically won them, helped them win the match and defeated Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits. So now we got Carlito back. Shout out to Carlito. He was a big name in the Ruthless Aggression era. We got him back now. So it kind of feels like I don't see them turning heel just yet with Carlito being back. I felt like had you not brought Carlito back and put him in the LWO, then you had a perfect chance to turn on Rey Mysterio and start that whole storyline where Santos wants to take the title off Rey Mysterio to represent the United States Championship title. That's a perfect storyline to turn LWO heel. Santos Escobar and LWO, their faction needs to turn heel. They will be a badass Latino heel faction. I am predicting this year. On SmackDown, Santos Escobar will turn heel and will challenge Rey Mysterio at a premium live event for the United States Championship title. Now, for Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits. We all know Bobby Lashley is great. He had a pretty good, decent run with the WWE World. I enjoyed his world title run 2 years ago. But here's the problem. WWE did Bobby Lashley dirty. Last year at Extreme Rule, at the, not Extreme Rules, at Elimination Chamber, he lost his WWE title and didn't get pinned. Bobby Lashley was never pinned for that championship title. Mark my words, he was never pinned for that championship title. And then we got Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar in the main event to unify the WWE World Heavyweight title and the WWE Universal Championship title. And they unified both titles and put both belts on Roman. He defeated Lesnar. They booked it where we're going to get Roman over and we're going to put both titles on Roman. So the tribal chief can get over. Look, man, WWE is weird right now. Y'all booking stuff, y'all changing names. Like WWE, excuse my language, but WWE is fucking shit up right now. They really are fucking shit up. And I say that because you got Bobby Lashley, who's a great athlete, great in-ring competitor, former ECW champion, former TNA World Heavyweight champion, former WWE champion, former WWE United States champion. Come on, man. Former WWE Intercontinental champion. Come on. Look at this man's resume of belts, of championships, and you're telling me you're gonna build a faction with him and the Street Profits? First of all, Street Profits, you gotta change their characters, you gotta change their look. First of all, you gotta change their theme, their entrance music. The Street Profits entrance music has to change. You can't turn those guys heel and you still got them doing goofy stuff, smiling, laughing, red cups falling from the sky, all that kind of stuff. You gotta get rid of that. The goofiness, the outfits. Change these guys' look, make them realistic, make them badass, make them believable. Give us something fresh, creative, new, and realistic. Give us that for the Street Profits. They're messing Street Profits up. Street Profits, I want to always see Street Profits. Come on. Sorry, the mic thing came apart. But anyway, I'm back. But yeah, like I said, I always want to see Street Profits turn heel. I want to see them as heels. But the problem is, when you turn these guys heels, you change their freaking character. WWE have gotten lazy creative wise. WWE lacks so much creativity. They're a sports entertainment brand and they lack creativity. They literally mess up and give the art form of pro wrestling a bad look. I'll say it again. WWE gives the art form of professional wrestling a bad look. And why? Because you got this PG crap, PG stuff going on, all that. Fuck all that PG shit. Then you got, go back to being TV, whatever. They got the PG shit going on. But why get the PG shit going on? Make the product still creative. Do something with the Street Profits. Do something with your heels. Now there's this new faction and they're already losing. They lost to LWO. I want to see LWO get over. I'm a big fan of LWO. I love LWO. Shout out to my girl Zelina Vega. What a fine self. But this is the thing. We gotta... Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits, to me, are not working. Yeah. It's not working. This is what would make a great faction. This is what would make a great faction. Bobby Lashley, MVP. I wouldn't mind if they remade the Hurt Business 2.0. And this is what you do with the Hurt Business. You remake that faction with MVP, Omos, Street Profits with new gimmicks and a new look, new gimmicks, completely new gimmicks. Cedric Alexander, because he's on Monday Night Raw and they do nothing. They do shit with him. They do nothing with Cedric Alexander, and Cedric Alexander is great. I'm a big Cedric Alexander fan. Do something with that guy. He's athletically talented. He's gifted. Do something with him. Shout out to my brother, Cedric Alexander. Shout out to Black Pro Wrestlers. But anyway, Cedric Alexander, you put him with them, and then you know who you add for a female member? Because her business can feud with... You can have somebody that can feud with Zelina Vega in LWO. You get Bianca Belair when she comes back. Bianca Belair turns heel. She gets ghetto. She get ratchet. We get the hood Bianca Belair. And then you add her with the Hurt Business with the rest of them. Then we got ourselves a faction. Omos is the big man of the group. He's like the giant. He's the big man. He's the one that you just can't even get. He's the one that's going to protect everybody. You got him as the big man. You got the Street Profits, which is like the tag team duo. You got MVP, who's kind of like, let's say, the manager guy. He's like the Paul Heyman. He's the wise man of the Hurt Business. Then you got Cedric Alexander, who's kind of, let's say, the Solo Sikoa. He's the enforcer. He's the enforcer of, like, the Hurt Business. And then you got Bianca Belair, who's supposed to be like your Zelina Vega of the LWO. Somebody that she can feud with. So you got Bianca Belair as your female character. She's your female Hurt Business member. She's the woman of the group. She's the leading lady. So that's what I'm saying. You got a sister in the Hurt Business now. That's a faction. They ain't doing that. We ain't seen Omos in months. I remember the last time I've seen Omos on WWE TV. Omos can go to SmackDown and he can join the Hurt Business. There you go. There you go. Y'all better hire me, boy. WWE better hide me, boy. Y'all better hide me. But yeah. So, we got Seth Rollins, main event. Seth Rollins versus Shinsuke Nakamura for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship title. And guess who's your winner? Seth freaking Rollins. And there you have it. There's not much I gotta say about this match. This match felt like a little bit of, and I'll say this about it, and then I'll move on. This match to me had a little bit of elements of watching an old school ECW match. It had that ECW vibe to it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I got from it. It had that old school ECW Extreme Rules match to vibe to it. That's what it had to me. So they definitely blew the roof off the arena and made this match fun. So yeah. But it was kendo sticks, it was garbage cans, it was steel chairs, putting people through tables. It was a decent match. Shinsuke and Seth had an athletically decent match. It wasn't the best match I've seen all year, but it was a decent match. It was okay. It was mid a little bit. But that was WWE Fastlane. That was it. I feel like this, and this is how you know WWE is messing up. They messed up this year. We don't need pay-per-views like Payback. We don't need pay-per-views like Fastlane. I would get Extreme Rules. Keep that as a pay-per-view. We didn't have Hell in a Cell this year. Keep Hell in a Cell as a pay-per-view, in my opinion. Get rid of Money in the Bank as a pay-per-view. Bring King of the Ring back as a pay-per-view. Get No Mercy. Maybe make that a main roster pay-per-view. I don't know. Get some of the old school stuff back. But I don't know. Like I said, Cyber Sunday, Backlash is a pay-per-view already. I don't know. Just get some good pay-per-views in there. But we definitely didn't need Fastlane, and we definitely didn't need Payback, and we definitely no more need Money in the Bank as a pay-per-view anymore. Those we definitely don't need. And that's my opinion on that. We don't need those anymore. So, that was your recap of WWE Fastlane. These are my honest opinions. I don't sugarcoat. I don't kiss butt. I give you the honest truth as an intelligent wrestling fans. Because we all know the IWC is messed up right now. You got geeks like Tony Khan and All Elite Wrestling as a booker who's brainwashing y'all. You got wrestling content creators like JD from New York, Solomonster, Sean Ross Sapp, Fightful Select. But anyway, we have to kind of change the IWC and make it better. And create a community of creative, positive, intelligent wrestling fans. This is your boy, Alec Adair, Leon the King TV. Real name is Alec Adair, but it's Leon the King TV is my channel name. But this is me, signing off. Make sure you leave a like, leave a comment, hit that subscribe button. Whatever you do, please hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to the channel. We got 18 subscribers. We going up. Subscribe to the channel now. Subscribe. But this is Leon the King TV. Let's talk wrestling. Leon the King TV. Let's talk wrestling for the intelligent wrestling fan. And I'm out. Peace.